next guest wears many hats. He's served our country in the military. He's been a police officer, then earned a double master's degree in clinical mental health and school counseling. He's now a middle school guidance counselor in Waterbury and also works for the military support program, which embeds licensed therapists in Connecticut National Guard units. My guest is Peter Tragney. Welcome. That's a mouthful. And I know you're doing more on top of that too, but we only have so much time.
Great, great.
All right, so tell me how you ended up helping to pair mental health and the military.
I was getting ready to retire from the police force, and I went to a training class on how to deal with people with having mental health issues. And the gentleman there was from the military support program, talked about the program. I said, wow, what a great part-time job after retirement. So I retired. I started working for them as a licensed therapist. So what they do is they take, if you're a veteran, it's a little bit better, but you don't have to be a veteran, and they embed us right into the Connecticut National Guard units. So I have 2 units I work with, about 100 soldiers each.
How much is it needed?
If there were 100 of us, it wouldn't be enough. And Connecticut is surprisingly the only state that has this program.
Wow. Are you working to roll it out elsewhere as well?
We're trying. Yes, we're trying. It's been so well received. Soldiers are very apprehensive about using mental health services. So having somebody in the unit there doing the things that they do, talking the same language, getting to know me, it's so much easier for them than to just give me a call, say, hey, Pete, you know, I've got some things going on and we can have a conversation.
So you served our country. You were over in Iraq. You saw over there mental health and serving the country and how everything is juxtaposed and there's a lot to handle.
Sure. You know, I was in a Desert Storm, and then my second tour I went over as a police officer training the Iraqi police. So, you know, I was in Iraq on Tuesday, got on an airplane after a year, came home, and then Friday I was back on the streets of Danbury. Without
like landing on the moon and then coming back.
And here I am just, you know, expected to...
Tell me about your hardware.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. I've got an award from the Polish government for my work with multinational forces. I worked with Polish Airborne and Special Forces for about 6 months when I was there. I have an award from the Iraqi government, their civilian thank you award for doing my work there. 2 awards from the U.S. government for civilian work. My airborne wings, of course, once you're a paratrooper, you're always a paratrooper. And I was part of the Connecticut National Guard, 102nd Infantry. So I wear that. Last year, I was awarded the Order of St. Maurice by the Infantry Association because of my mental health work with soldiers. Usually the award is given to people that have been in the military for many years doing lots of, you know, kind of war-related things. And to get recognized for mental health work was pretty amazing. And then last but not least, I was just inducted into the Connecticut Veterans Hall of Fame last month. Which
brings me to that next question, and we're looking at it. How important is this to veterans to be recognized? I mean, this has been 10 years that we've had this Hall of Fame ceremony.
Sure. You know, it's an incredible honor and also a heavy burden. I'm here, and you know, many of my friends aren't. So I look at this award as recognition not only for what I did, but for what they did and gave the supreme sacrifice. So you know, every day I'm thinking, how can I honor them?
Peter, thank you so much. You're getting them young and they're teaching them that help is okay.
I try.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ann.
And if you'd like to know more about all of this and the Connecticut Veterans Hall of Fame, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.